I remember the time I went to Japan, and I just happened to go when there were all these sakura blossoms during the sakura season, and they had all these sakura candies everywhere. And even though I didn't think they tasted that great, I was like, I still got them because there's just something special about it. It just wasn't my favorite flavor, but sorry, I was getting lost in my train of thought. This whole area is just making me miss Japan so much. Just want to go back. But what's up, guys? I am Kita, and you're watching Let's Play Dave Control Sekiro Edition. Oh, running in circles. So before I started playing, I was trying to figure out if there were things I wanted to check, and literally waste like 5 minutes warping back and forth, being like, is this something I should do? Is this something I should do? Is this something I should do? The answer was always nay. So here we are. I finished my first lore video actually earlier tonight and posted it, and I'm recording this Let's Play right after posting it. So yeah, hopefully people enjoy it. I did the video basically describing all the different clans and factions of the games and what their one is, including Fountainhead Palace, which we'll be talking about this episode, and you know, like Ashina clan, the Suis, which would be like Lady Butterfly and Owl, and then like Senpo Temple, and just like everyone who's a part of it. I just thought it was a good way to organize things and for people to think about the lore, and it's something I haven't really seen done before. And not that I actually haven't watched any lore videos on Sekiro, as I try to avoid that stuff until I've finished at least a decent amount of mine, just so that stuff doesn't influence me. But anyways, yeah, hopefully people enjoy it, and hopefully like it's a good way to think about the lore and who everybody is and how they relate to each other, since unlike the previous From Software games, I feel like this has a larger number of characters, I suppose. Well, I was hoping to fight them one-on-one, or actually stealth kill one, I should say, but that's doesn't seem like it's going to be happening. Jesus, this sucks. If I could get just like a stealth on one of them. Actually, the funny thing is the one I wasn't trying to get is about ready to be stealth killed. Okay. I mean, not stealth killed. You know, whatever it's called. Death blowed. I was about to do my, you know, I was about to go up to him and be like, hey, you want to get death blowed? And he was like, yeah, I do. Yeah, I want that death blow. All about that death blowing. You can sneak up at least on these ones. And, well, kill one of them. You're not going to get both of them as a sneak kill. But I'll take the one. That's fine. Oh, shoot. I screwed up my timing. I jumped a little early. That's why I got shocked there, I would believe. I was tapping X. I honestly don't know why the hell he didn't do his kick there. That was... What the hell happened with that? That's the wonkiness of this game sometimes. It's like, oh shoot, I actually thought I was gonna do this lightning strike there. Okay, I was actually trying to plan for the lightning. Jesus. Unfortunately, I got all these other dudes aggroed by accident. Shit. It's throwing me off that there's this other one now going for me. If I've been saving up my money. Well, I didn't realize I was until I looked, but apparently I've been saving up my money, as it turns out. Haha, I got both of you. Well, that's the good, I guess that's a nice thing about lightning. Ooh, okay. That was... I'm not happy that I wasted a resurrection, but I guess I just got one back for killing them. These guys are really easy to kill if you just, like attack them really fast like that. They've got no what the hell just hit me there? Anyways, they got no posture. Oh, it was the other one. Yeah, so anyways, the thing is they do a lot of damage if they do hit you though, so you know, if it hits you, It's gonna hurt, huh? As these ones are proving. So, easy to kill, but still something you gotta watch out for, as like you're just seeing, they do crazy damage when they do hit you. And there's another one attacking from above. That's what's hurting me so bad, which you probably just saw right there. Oh, there's two of them right here? Alright, oh jeez. It's got like a homing strike to it. I didn't... Actually, in the past, I've usually stealth killed these guys. Oh my god. I'm gonna try to kill this guy anyways. Oh, come... What the hell did I get hit by? Oh, probably an arrow. Or was it another one of them? Wow, this has just been like... This is actually the worst I've ever done at this area, including the first time I ever played it. But I guess I'm not playing as, smart. Yeah, so it was an arrow that killed me. As stealthily as I did the first time. The first time I ever played this, I was like super stealthy about it. Because I was trying so hard not to die, and this time I'm kind of like, whatever. I've been playing the game on hard, this ain't a thing. Even though I honestly completely just ran through this area when I played it on Miibu's Charm mode. And didn't kill any of the enemies. So, at least none of the ones I had to, or didn't have to kill. Hey, look, there's gonna be... There's just so many enemies in this area. Oh, look, there's another one jumping down there, too. It's just like tons and tons of enemies. Alright, I'm down with fighting you, but let's do it down here, please. Cool, thank you. Dude! I think he was just getting blocked by the, oh, shoot. Oh my god. I thought I was gonna die. Should be getting a decent amount of money for this stuff. Yeah, I can now buy the mask fragment, which I want to buy. And there's another thing I want to buy. Oh, prayer bead. I have to buy a prayer bead. It's all from the same guy, the abandoned dungeon. There's some other stuff I'd like to buy, like the pacifying agent version of the gourd. I think it's called a terror gourd or something like that, but... Where'd the other one go that was over here? Also, how much health do I have? 2 gourds. Since there's a Shichiman, I gotta decide if I want to kill it or not at the moment. Maybe I'll do him after I rest. Just to be smart about it. Since I'm not getting that resurrection back. Wonder how many kills I have to get for it to come back. Oh well. I mean, man, I used 2 resurrections. That's just awful during this run. It's all so I could fully explore everything. Like, more of these wolf things that use lightning on you. And get some eel liver. I think the Shichimen's over that way. Or is it the next one over? Okay, the Shichimen's at the next one over. Cool. Miibu Possession Balloon, Miibu Possession Balloon. Yeah, so the Miibu are pretty well connected with this area, and it's my thought that... Okay, I was wondering if it was one of the wolf things. Will you come down and join me? Or will I come up and join you? Actually, I feel like a lot of the lore stuff I'll say as we get to it, which I assume will happen this episode, because... there's a lot of, like, a ton of little, like, side missions to do in this area, but not so much relating to, main story stuff, really. But there's some interesting main story stuff that we will run across. Okay, so I think that's everybody murdered. So, yeah, not too much reason to do it, really, in IMHO. Yeah. You can definitely sneak around a lot of this, and you can avoid a lot of the enemies, or stealth kill a lot of them if you go slower, like I was not doing. If you notice, there's a pagoda over there we can't quite get to yet, so just keep that in mind. Did I just miss something because I'm dumb? That I wanted to check. Oh, no, never mind. I'm just going to go up this way. The way you're supposed to go up. Not this way. There is a different way. I just wanted to see if there's anything here. Yeah, so the way that you should go up is you can literally just run past, like, behind these guys and just grab this branch, jump up here, and then you're making progress. So, yeah, basically your goal is going to be to make it to the Great Sakura Tree, which is right down there, which we'll go to in a moment. Actually, you know what I'm going to do that's always a good idea here is... Okay, first of all... So the other one in there who's hanging out is an archer. So I guess I could just try to kill him first. I like to do stuff down here first just to... because there's a bunch of enemies down there, so you can try to stealth kill some of them and then leave and come back while they forget about you. Oh look, I got my resurrection back. My resurrected powers are back! You're so screwed! Unless I can't deflect anymore. Boop, boop. Check out this combo. You thought you had a good combo? Nay. My combos are the best. Okay, so we're actually going to find something really good to note here, which I was talking about last episode, which is that you see one of the Okami warriors, which is what these are, or Okami clan, dancing. So if you remember, regarding the lore for who Lady Tomoe was, she is... she would dance while Lord Takeru would play his flute, and you saw the nobles over there. They were playing flutes, and here is an Okami warrior dancing. There's a bunch of other things. I don't know if I got it in this specifically that talk about the Okami clan, which are pretty good to note too, which just further prove that... I mean, Tomoe is 100% part of the Okami clan. Fragrant flower note. It is said that relatives of Tomoe once gathered the Fountainhead fragrance and arrived at the palace. And there's another one that I don't always get, and I guess I didn't get it this time, which is something from Tomoe that, anyways, that relates to how to get a different one of the items. And, anyways, it's more of like, oh, it's an Okami text. It's about her people and about how they knew how to get into Fountainhead. So combining those... The Okami figured out how to get into Fountainhead, and her Tomoe's ancestors, according to the Fragrant Flower Note, had figured out how to arrive at the palace, according to Lord Takeru. And the other thing to look at is the Sabimaru. The Sabimaru was wielded in wars of old. The blade's blue rust was used to drive off inhuman Okami warrior women. Even now it is likely to be effective against their kind, or their descendants. And the Sabimaru is a treasured blade of Ashina. So that means that the Ashina would have known about the Inhumans, for sure. That's definitely something they knew about. And, yeah. So basically, like, combining those two things, you can basically say, like, oh, okay. So if they knew about if the Ashina knew about the Inhumans, that wouldn't have been an odd thing for them, right? Inhuman warriors. So, yeah, like, that definitely shows that, okay, yeah, even more evidence that Tomoe was, as I mentioned, one of the Okami clan members, and just happened to be any human living there, and I don't think there's anything weird about that for them. So, what I'm trying to do right now is actually leave, but I noticed that item I hadn't gotten, so I was like, is there a way for me to get that item? Alright, we're gonna go this way then. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is activate the one of the sculptor's idols, but without resting, just so I can come back and kill these guys. Because you actually get a Dragon Spring Sake for killing them. I think it's specifically for killing the purple one who was dancing. I don't know if you have to kill all of them. But before I forget, I do want to go down here and get this item that I'd seen. Some pellets. Cool. I'll take that. Alright, well, it looks like they stopped noticing me, actually. Don't notice me. Don't notice. Don't notice. Don't notice. Nope. You didn't notice me. Damn, I can't believe I got lucky with that. Dragon Spring Sake. So there you go. She drops a Dragon Spring Sake, which is good for getting all the lore. Getting all that lore, yo. And I can kill the other guy with the spear, so all I have left are bow dudes who should be pretty easy. Oh, it's not a bow dude, it's a sword dude. Your bow threw me off. Okay, cool. Honestly, I was just mashing R1 because I was like, I'm getting attacked so much, it should deflect most of all of their attacks for how many of them there are. No. You know, this is a good thing, actually. So I can actually speed through this a little bit faster then. So cool. All right, these guys are all taken out. So what I'm actually going to do then is I'm going to rest at the Great Sakura here. And, you know, we'll go down the other path later. So we're going to start with the Great Sakura. And let's go ahead and rest, sure. So, to further prove that these are Okami clan members, this is really our proof. Okami leader Shizu is who this character is. This is the only Okami member that we find. Oh, I was trying to jump, but I've been mashing R1, so I wasn't able to. If you mash R1 onto her, you'll just kill her right away, though. So yeah, there we go. Shizu's dead. But that is an Okami leader, so that you can tell right there, those people are the Okami clan. Or I should say those Inhumans. Like the show. That is the name of a show, right? I'm pretty sure. And yeah, so that Okami leader is the person who's making it so we couldn't go in the water. So now we can freely go in the water, which is going to be the next step of this. And before I do that, there's actually some areas off the side of the Great Sakura tree right here that I can try to go down to that I missed. All right, whatever. I didn't even want to go on the Great Sakura tree. Who cares? If you just go straight this way, you should be able to see the Great Carp again. Yeah. And then actually diving in the water, we can see him going into this cave down there, which we'll look at in a second. But first things first, let's go ahead and talk to, if you noticed, this Mibu villager-looking person here. And also, the thing I want to note and why I think part of the corruption is if you look, there's all these houses that are underwater that look like the Mibu Manor. So I think there was something major that happened here, probably relating to them becoming corrupt and, you know, immortality and all that. With drinking too much water, likely. Ooh, there's another one I missed. So there's an item right there. And there's one to the side there, too, that I was going for that I missed. I think right up there. Anyways, I think this all hints to the fact that Mibu villagers were coming up here regularly, which the wedding procession kind of shows us. And they were living here until a major event corrupted the beings that were up here. Possibly Mibu villagers turning into Mist Nobles, and that's the corrupt part. Or Fountainhead Nobles. That could be it. And maybe it was Mibu villagers living alongside with Okami warriors, and then those were the two living here initially until some started becoming nobles, which corrupted them. And we'll see exactly what that means.
Excuse me, young man.
And we've sort of already seen what it means with the noble who was trying to like use their flute and suck my life force out for their vitality, as the other lady told us, who looked just like this.
Young man, do you happen to be going to the palace?
Yes.
If you are, you should take the back path. Nowadays, it's underwater, but there is a large cave you can take to get there. Only, I hear the great carp now sleeps there.
Why are you telling me
Why
this?
are you helping me?
The gates to the palace have been closed for a long time now. I have a very important task I must tend to. But I couldn't possibly do it with this body of mine. Might you open the door to the palace, young man?
Okay. Sure. Let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and dive and explore a little bit later, because that takes up a decent chunk of time. So we're gonna first just go through here and go to a mini stealth section, as this is still a somewhat stealth game. What? He shouldn't see me right now. Why do you see me, Great Carp? Oh shit. Actually, I think does he destroy this stuff? Okay, I guess not. Anyways, he's actually pretty easy to just, honestly, if you just smash circle and go through here. He might get you once, but he probably won't get you at all, and you don't have to worry about it at all, just going the straight path. There are some items in there, but we'll come back later, because there's a way to pacify the Great Carp. And yeah, so that's everything to go the correct path. I don't think there's any items along here, along this back path into the palace. And yeah, further up there, you can see what is an important shrine. And where we're really trying to get to. But first, let's go ahead and use the sculptor's idol. I don't think I really need to rest. So, walking in here, we find quite the scene. Unfortunately, I can't use my monocular because you can see the color just completely changes. But you find a bunch of nobles chowing down and eating what look to be Okami warriors. And you can tell that because, well, they look like Okami warriors. And also, if you look at the walls with this gruesome scene, you can see Okami warrior masks just scattered everywhere, blood all over them and all by them. And this red outfit is actually one that we'll see a little bit later that you can get the Mibu village elder to transform using water from here into one of these nobles, and he looks exactly like this. So my thought is that when they become immortal and transform, part of the reason that they become immortal is they start like chowing down insatiably, like a hunger to eat the vitality of everything else, and that's what's keeping them immortal. That would be my thought on it, but this one's a little more open in the air, so I would love to hear what you guys think about it. But yeah, I think what they were doing and what they do with Mibu Village is that they have wedding processions come up. And here's the thing that's weird to me a little bit, but with the wedding processions come up, right? And let's go ahead and look at the water from here, because that's going to give us some good lore on it. That I was looking at the other day. Water of the palace. So the nectar of the palace nobles go ahead and drink into your heart content. So when a wedding procession arrives at the Fountainhead Palace, this is the drink they are greeted with. So I think what they would do is they would try to transform Mibu villagers and trick them into coming up to the palace, so they could then trick them into drinking the water and feeding on them. But I don't know why the water would transform them into this specific type of noble if they're going to be feeding on them. That's the part I'm a little bit confused about. So, yeah, I don't know. Whatever you guys think, would love to hear the thoughts on it. No! Bad. We will find out a little bit more lore too that I don't want to say exactly because there's more that's hinting towards what I was saying. But also a reason I'm not saying it yet. I do want to see what happens if he grabs me. I've actually never had that happen. I mean, the interesting thing is that these ones aren't using a flute. But I guess he does have a flute that he's holding. But he doesn't use it in the same way to suck the life force out of you as the Mist Nobles that were in the palace. Which has made me wonder if they're like a slightly different type of variation or something to that extent. And yeah, remember I was talking about the healing gourd and wondering where it was. Or gourd seed. There it is. So final gourd seed is right there. And yeah, this is going to be the way that we want to go to finish things off. But before I do that, let's go ahead and open this up because it's going to get us some more lore by opening the gate. Because if you remember, this is something that they wanted to do for them, right? I was going to go down this way, but I guess I'll go ahead and get another one of the paths open first before I go the secret route. So yeah, if you go this way, you'll find that through the back route, there's a way to actually get on top of the palace. However, the true point of this, and by the way, if you look, there's a cave over there. Just something to notice. But we didn't really go all the way to the left, and this is what's going to allow us to go all the way over to the left now. To this portion. And let's try to stay up top, where I think this is the only Okami warrior guarding this side, at least. Can't get to him. Stop hopping around and dancing, as Okami warriors do. You. I don't remember if there's actually anything up here, but I'm going to check since I am here. Might as well. And no, there isn't. There's nothing. Is there anything on the walk? I think the walkway has something. No! No! I don't know if you could actually run across that, but I wanted to try. Yeah, there's a lot more of these little wolf guys here. I'm just trying to run around and find items, really. Oh, there we go. Okay. Akko sugar. Not that they really matter to me. Honestly, that's the thing about this game compared to Dark Souls, which I've heard as a criticism of it that honestly, I agree with it. That a lot of the items don't feel unique or special that you find. So for me to be running around and exploring like this, I don't really feel that much satisfaction in picking up items. I do it because it's there, but it's not the same thing as all the weapons and souls. Which even though I tend to stick and armor and all that, and even though I tend to find armor and weapons that I stick to, it still feels a lot more rewarding, and it's also a way for them to put a lot more lore into the game, because all those weapons and armor that you're finding tend to have lore attached to it, and that's where a lot of the fun lore from the Souls games end up coming from. It's from those armor pieces and weapon pieces and rings and everything, you know, coming together. All to form some great, great lore. Okay. I have gained a greater appreciation for the lore of this game through working on my video. And working on videos in general for this. But I still think, honestly, I prefer Souls and Bloodborne's lore, and I find them to be handled more interestingly to me. Just with how mysterious they are and the way that it's done overall. So, these guys are good to practice lightning reversals on, by the way, if that's something that you need to practice, which is always a good idea to practice, honestly. Because now we know that Genichiro, for example, uses the Way of Tomoe. Oh, and that's another thing, too. If I didn't mention it last week, or not last week, last episode, which was not a week ago, the Way of Tomoe that Genichiro uses in the boss fight is him using lightning, just like those creatures just used. I think I did mention that, but mentioning it again, because why not? And is there anything there? I don't think so. I don't think that path was. This path might. Or this is just where I was supposed to drop down. So many items that I gotta search for that don't do much. I was debating if I wanted to rest or not. We won't rest yet. Alright. This. The noble fish. Master, I call it. Feed it. The bell must be rung. Master, feed it. The bell must be rung. Okay. So if you remember the precious bait that we were getting... Oh, another connection with Mibu Village in here. If you remember the precious bait that we were getting, right? That looked like those slugs that we found all over Mibu Village. That's what they look like. If we ring the bell... That's going to be what we use to feed the great carp. And this is the great carp. Well, actually, no, we don't know anything else. Anyways, sorry. So, yeah, feeding the great carp will actually make him docile. Master, he will be joyous. Happy, happy. He will be rewarded. And, yeah, get some treasure carp skills for talking to him. You actually can attack him. Master, feed it. The bell must be rung. But I haven't... Oh, wait. Feed it again. Okay. I was under the impression that he said something else at that point, but I'll feed him again. Maybe he's not docile yet. I don't know. Or maybe I had to rest again to say something different. What you say now? Oh, I got another treasure carp skill for that? Oh, shit. I didn't know you could get some... Okay, so there we go. Master must not grow fat in moderation. So, yeah. Alright. Just can't feed him too much, otherwise he'll get fat. Fatty, fat, fatty. Alright, let's go back to the palace grounds. And now that we're time passing because of the whole warp/resting element of the game, time has now passed. And mayhaps we'll find something interesting. Okay, so now they're all dead. And we find that the lady who wanted us to open the gate, who looks very Mibu Village-esque, has come in here. So what she says, I find to be incredibly interesting.
You beasts. You tricked him all this time. Nobility this, and eternity that. Pretty lies to fool him. Give him back! Father! My father! Give him back!
You know, I wasn't really paying attention to the voice acting before, and I totally forgot while I was talking to the other guy that the English voice acting was intact and I didn't need to read his VO. Ah, well. Okay, so the whole thing she was saying about them tricking her father with nobility and eternity, if you recall in Mibu Village, those are the things that they're drinking the water for, right? That's what they think is they're going to get eternity out of it, and they're obsessed with it. Just like everyone in this game, and that's the running theme of this game. But that's where I think her dialogue specifically is what really leads me to think that the whole procession and getting Mibu villagers to come here, at least as of recently, is a trick in order to get them to feed off of them and turn them into whatever their food is. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe the Fountainhead water turns them into food, essentially, for them. I don't know. And I'm not 100% positive, but that's where it really starts to get into theory ground, and not, at least as far as I know, not stuff that we have concrete evidence on. Again, so far as I know, and I know all. You know, I find it funny that these lizards that we find late game, these guys here, are so much less, like, they don't do anything to you with their status effect. They just shoot water at you, as to the poison ones that we find earlier in the game. Granted, we don't have to kill any of them, but I'm just going to for the sake of doing it. And yeah, by going through here, this is how we get to the pagoda that I was talking about before. That's on the far left. Oh, I missed that. No! Well, I'll go back and get it in a second. And a bunch of spirit emblems here, which would indicate that I guess somebody died or something happened like that. But if we wrap around, we find another Potjar Noble.
Hello.
And a sculptor's idol. So we can warp back here quickly, because this is going to relate to a lot of side quest stuff with this guy.
Do you know about carp scales? The priceless scales of the divine treasure carp. Bring them to me, and I'll reward you handsomely.
So this is actually where we find another mask fragment. So we had one from the guy at Hidata Estate, and now we have one from this guy. The other thing he sells is lapis lazuli, and you can only get a limited amount of these per game, and you need them for all of the upgrades of your prosthetic. So the only way to get your prosthetic all the way up, it's skill, or just to buy everything for your prosthetic, the only possible way to do that is to go into New Game Plus, and you have to get as many lapis lazuli as you can. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. Lapis lazuli, I don't know. But you have to get all of them you possibly can each game, because there's a limited amount. And it's the only one that there's a limited amount of that you can't farm anything of. So if you want to get a New Game Plus, make sure to get all of them in your first game. Like, make absolutely certain. So you can buy some from him. I'll show you where the next one is in just a moment. But let's talk to him first.
You there! If you ever happen across another part like mine, ignore any requests he makes of you. He's the shame of our clan. He's a treasonous villain who attempted to kill the great carp for his own benefit.
Oh my. So he's obviously talking about the one who's in the other village, or in the Hirata estate. And by the way, this guy's name is Pot Noble Korimori. And I forgot to, I don't remember if I actually explored all of Hirata Estate's river after I found out how to dive. I can't remember if I did in this playthrough, so I'm going to double check if I do go back this episode.
Most of my scales have returned, and I owe it all to you. Finally, the time has come for him to pay the price for his crime. But scales are priceless. It's almost as if I'm priceless too. You there, you've done a remarkable job thus far. I feel that I can rely on you. Will you listen to my tale? Or rather, my secret?
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
Oh, wonderful. Truly remarkable. Now, the secret I mentioned. I'd like you to present this bait to the great carp. Don't let anyone see if you can help it. Be as stealthy as possible.
Truly precious bait. And look, it's like the slugs, but disgusting looking. This is truly precious bait. If bait has hair, you know it's something truly special. The Fountainhead Palace noble in the pot is obsessed with becoming one with the master. Present this bait to the master, the great carp, offered earnestly but quietly, so no one knows.
Do that, and I'll bestow upon you the palace's secret treasure. Hello again. Take care with that bait. Present it to the great carp, and remember, do it quietly. Be as stealthy as possible. Do that, and I'll bestow upon you the palace's secret treasure.
Ah, man, honestly, I prefer the Japanese VO for this.
Hello again. Present
I guess that's
it
usually
and
the case. Because the Japanese VO sounds so much creepier. And it's just like, it's like the perfect amount of creepiness for this character, in my opinion. But this one's name is Pot Noble Koremori. Honestly, I don't think it's that important. But just bear it in mind.
Hello again. Take care with that bait. Quietly. Very, very quietly.
Yeah. Can you hurt him? Oh, holy shit, you can. Oh, he got pissed off at me. If I rest, I wonder if he comes back or not. Oh shit!
Did you? If you have any, I'll
Oh, okay.
you.
He came back out.
Hello, quietly.
I had no idea. All right. What I was gonna try to do is get that thing I missed from up here. Let's go. Let's try to see if I can. You can get back up to this pagoda, so I think that might be the best way to do it. I guess this is the way back up to the pagoda. Oh yeah. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Dun. No! Oh shit! I fell so far. There's some stuff I want to do over here too, so I'm also going over here for something that I want to check anyways. I guess this will be the way to do it, is to go up on top of that, and then I can run up here. There we go. Gokon sugar, cool. Dream come true. I'm so happy that I did that. I wouldn't have found this sweet Gokon sugar otherwise. So important. Alright, so if you notice over here, we have another Shichi men. And of course, we know how to deal with them now, which is to throw on some. I think I went past it. I want to do Defiant Confetti second. All right, pacifying agent. Oh shit, he saw me. All right, and divine confetti. I could obviously fast equip them, but see, this is one of the things I think people don't take into account, which is one of the ways that this actually is a more accessible game in a way, is that all the items you don't have to fast react to anymore. You can just slowly, casually use them. Shit, my dread is really far up, huh? Okay, I thought I blocked in time, but I guess... No! No! I is so dumb. Uh-oh. He's going across over here. So apparently if you block, you actually won't get hit by this either, or won't hurt you. That's actually something one of you guys in the comments said. Sorry, I can't remember exactly who right now. But, yeah, anyways, I thought that was interesting because I had no idea. But this one I think is actually one of the easiest ones because he literally just goes right... you can tell exactly where he's going to go. It's like, all right, Oh, shit. Except for when that damn thing happens. And the dogs decide to attack me in the middle of fighting him. Alright, so... Oh, God. What I want to use is... I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this Divine Confetti in time because that dog... Something's about to hit me. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Guess I should have killed the dog. Guess I should have killed the dog. Where's the Divine Confetti? No, no, no! Fuck! You asshole dogs. Well, okay. Oh my god, I'm about to die anyways from... Let's use this pacifying agent. Because I didn't have time to use it before. Okay, there we go. Ah, those dogs just threw me off. Oop. Should honestly think more about the fact that he might hit me during those things. Alright, what easy. So easy, this Shichimen warrior. So remember I was talking about the Lapis Lazuli? This is how you get one of them. So again, if you want to finish the upgrade tree, which is going to be an achievement in this game, it's really important to kill him. And now that that's taken care of, let's go ahead and dive in the water and do some exploring of that, because we're going to get a lot of treasure carp skills in these waters. They be filled with treasure carps. Uh-oh. No, it saw me. No. No. Alright, well, he'll come back soon enough. Don't remember exactly where, so let's hide. Where does he come back? Oh, there it is. Yeah, at least you get some ways to hide here. And some precious bait. You find a bunch of precious bait here. So if you're low on precious bait, this dude be the place to be. Find plenty of it here. Plenty of precious bait, plenty of carp stuff. Carp skills and all that. Jazzmatazz. I think this is where the yeah, this is where the great carp was at, or the cave. Yeah, this area is pretty big to explore, which is why I was trying to avoid it a little bit earlier this episode, but whatever. Got to do it at some point, so we'll do it now. See, look at that. Even more treasure carp skills. They're just littered everywhere here. And, you know, treasure carps too, which is what just ran away from me. No, no, no. Damn it, one of them saw me. Yeah, so that R1 while you're dashing really does wonders for them. Wasn't sure if I was off on health and didn't have it all, which is why I did that. One of them disappeared. Oh, there he is. Okay. It's like, I will get him. I will get him. Yeah, just knowing their respawn spots is obviously pretty helpful too. Is there anything down here? I'm gonna like kind of do it by levels and go down level by level. I think there's some more treasure carps over yonder. Yeah, here we go. Here's one. Up, there's another one over there. Hopefully he won't notice me. Oh, he noticed me. Whatever. Okay, I'll let him reform, and we'll hide in here to get his sweet scales when he comes back. And he'll be back. They always come back for more of those sweet Fountainhead juices. Ah! Okay, I might be able to get this one anyways. Cool. Kind of got lucky, actually. I was afraid he was going to disappear on me in the middle of that. In the middle of that sesh. Alright. I think that's actually the last treasure carps in the top part. There are more treasure carps in the like middle section. You go a little bit further down, but I think as far as this top portion goes, that's the last one. Let's kill the normal carps. You ain't no treasure cops. You're just normal cops. Nobody cares about that. Something actually to note is that these are going to be, if you remember, I didn't go over here before, but this is right by the palace. I'm killing this guy because if he notices you over there, he can suck your life force out and kill you. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of him. And yeah, before this episode ends, I got to remember to go buy everything that I want to buy. Adamant type scrap over here, which is dangerous to go for before, but now we can grab it. Oh, I guess I forgot to get something at that bridge. Is there anything up here? I don't think so. No. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and get that item that I missed. How did I miss that? Oh, well. Not going to be missed no more. Bye! I think there's actually something in this house, too. Yeah. Adamant type scrap. And those are all good upgrade materials, some of the, like, the higher level upgrade materials, so it is good to explore and grab those. And let's go ahead and dive in and find the rest of this upper path that I might have missed. And I think at this point I've pretty much gotten everything in the upper path, but I don't know who saw me. It must have been one of the carps, or treasure carps. Yeah, so there's this area over here, too. Oh, found a red lump. So red lumps, if you remember, are basically the red eyes stuff that we've already looked at quite a bit before. Yeah, I don't know why there's so many flowers for hiding in this area, but there's really nothing down here. And this is where the bridge broke. So, yeah, nothing down there. Got some more carps, though. Dream come true. Dream come true. More carps. And yeah, that seems to be everything for this level of it. Yep. All right, so that level's explored. Let's go down a level. Damn it. One of the ones that doesn't matter at all to kill. Ah, well. That's just who I targeted, and we'll go with it. We have to kill them all anyway, so we can get to the carps easier. I find these carps a lot more annoying to get. Just because they notice you pretty quickly. Alright, fine. Fine. I'll go for you. You want to fight? We'll fight. We'll fight. Alright, there's going to be... Where is it gonna... Okay, whatever. They will reform somewhere around here. I honestly don't think you can really not... You can sneak up on them by not dashing. I think they see you regardless. Just as an FYI. Why? There should be two. Where the hell did the other one go? Was it just above me right now? Nope. Okay, good. Got that one. I thought I saw something up here. A treasure thing, but I guess not. Alright, so there's... There we go. One last one. One last one. Let's hope that this does it in. Oh, cool. Actually, didn't think I'd be able to get it that quickly. Alright, so we're going to explore down here a little bit. I'm not going to finish down here off. There's another headless down here that's a water headless. But he has a brother, which is his dead twin, essentially, you find out, who's guarding this with him. Just by his, like, item description from the lore you get from him. It's like his brother that was died as a fetus or something like that. But there is a reason to explore down here regardless and just try to avoid them. Which is not for the precious bait. But yeah, so the main one is actually that headless. That headless has 2 life bars, which is the clone one. I don't think there's any real reason to kill the clone one. But we do want to get what's in here. And that's all dread that was being shot at me. Because it's another prayer bead. And actually, I don't know what these worm things are either. But what you'll notice that's pretty interesting around these, what the worms are like around, is this giant dead fish that looks like one of the giant carps, but it's bones. So I find that to be pretty interesting. Showing that they do seem to die. At least that's what that one, it looks like that was to me. Yeah, and actually before I move on to go back to... And actually, I think I got time to do everything I want to do, which is pretty nice. But before I go back to all that, I don't know where the hell I am. I'm going to go above ground so I can figure it out. This is where I want to go. Anyways, I'm going to go back into the Great Carp Cave, because there's some stuff in the Great Carp Cave that I didn't do before, because I didn't really want to explore. I have gotten all the items in the Great Carp Cave while he's trying to kill you, but there's no real reason to do it, so might as well do it after he's docile, which we'll see this time around. So, docile Great Carp, you literally just go right in front of him and even attack him and he won't do anything to you, and you can't hurt him by attacking him. But you can get items down here, so that's why we're coming back. Or maybe just one item. Maybe that's it. Hey. Pick up! What the hell? A light coin purse. So worth it. So worth it. 10 out of 10. I'm glad I did this. Was there anything else? I guess that's it. I guess it's funny that you're making him docile to come back here and explore. Oh, nope, there we go. I was like, man, there's got to be something else. All right, adamantite scrap. It's funny that you make him docile and that's all you get for it. But it does actually progress some side quest stuff. Like the whole thing about making him, you know, with the Potjar nobles. But also, if you notice that elder who was like hanging out with the Great Carp, that if you remember the other Mibu village lady from last episode, that's her father and that's who she wanted you to help out. So we got to try to help him out. And again, we could just attack him and kill him, but I'm going to try to experiment with that in my other save before I do it on the Let's Play, just in case it's not good lore stuff, I suppose. Okay. So let's go ahead and go back to the... also, Guardian Apes Burrow. Notice that it's blocked out again. It's because there's another enemy there. But let's go to Sunken Valley, Ashina Castle, the abandoned dungeon entrance. I don't know why that was taking me so long to remember. Like, where do I go again? I don't know. Who knows? Who even needs to know that sort of information? I certainly don't know that. Not I. I was trying to talk through the whole loading screen and have something to say. But loading screen, you're going so long on me. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Why? I don't want to have to throw a quick cut in so I can be lazy while I'm editing. And not have to think about it. Why? Okay, let's talk to this dude.
Need an
Purchase item. We're going to get the Mask Fragment Dragon. And a prayer bead. And now I got almost no money left. Actually, I do have some money left, so I'm going to buy a heavy coin purse just to... Oh, you know, just to be safe, we're actually going to buy a light coin purse. How about that?
may that it
Wait. What
need
did you say if you talk to him?
Your nose, you've brought such an earnest
Oh my god!
to a place such as this. Well, we don't concern ourselves with the living. I must say, someday this will come back to haunt you.
Damn!
Your note.
I had no idea I had dialogue for bringing the samurai down there. I wonder what he says for the Tato troop guy. I'm sure it's something similar. But, huh. Oh yeah, let's enhance my physical attributes before I forget. Oh, I also need to remember to go to Emma too. Robert's father came from afar across seas to the south in search of the Undying, repelling 1,000 blades was a small price for the blessing of rejuvenation. So Robert's father, who's the guy who was in the armor, the knight's armor, I remember earlier I said that I thought he was American, and some people were like, Americans weren't in Japan around that time. It didn't even exist yet. And yeah, I'm an idiot. You guys are right. I was looking into the actual history, and someone suggested they might have been Spanish. It was around the Sengoku period, which is when this is. I think it was Portugal, and the Portuguese were the usual suspects for people who had come to Japan, and they were often called Southern barbarians and all that. So they came from the south because I'm assuming that's just where they ported at. So I would assume he's actually Portuguese. That would be my guess. So let's go ahead and travel to since I'm already at Ashina Castle, let's go ahead and go to Kudo's room. And then I'll go to Hirata Estate. And then... Alright, I'm just going to quick cut it. I forgot that Emma was here.
Oh.
Alright. For now, Max scored C's, and we have them all.
Goodbye.
So I'm going to quickly check something with Lord Kudo real quick.
I hope he's all... Huh? Oh, Wolf, are you unhurt?
My lord.
Ah, this is for you.
So it's not a bad idea to come back to Kudo every so often because he'll give you items like this, which is why I was doing it.
Dragon tears. I will obtain them and return.
Yes, I'm counting on you, Wolf.
And specifically during this portion of the game.
It appears the Interior Ministry's army is beginning to stir, but there's no need to worry, Wolf. Lord Ishin comes to check on me now and then. His visits give heart.
How nice of him. Alright, gonna quick cut to Hirata. Okay, I think I actually did check out the rivers. I think I remember doing that. But what I did not do, I'm pretty positive, was actually dive down in the pond here. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do this time. Is just dive down, check out the pond, and this side, just to show it off, I don't think there's anything other than an invisible wall that you hit, which you can see right here. Wait. I thought I just saw something sparkly. Did I just see something sparkly? No. So, I don't think there's anything under the bridge either. But the one thing that there is under the water around here is a carp. A Magikarp. I think there's only one, but there's two. For some reason I thought I remembered one. Like, in this little, like, glade area. That was a little annoying for me. Oh, here we go. Here's the other one. Let's see. I think that might be it for the Magikarps here. Wait, who sees me? It's probably a dog. Yeah, that's a doggo. I'm gonna just kill the doggo so I don't have to think about it. It's just kind of annoying to me to see the mark on the side. I'm like, I'm not trying to deal with you, doggo. I'm gonna die to the bandit. I'm so bad at the game now. I got so bad. Also, I know I have a million skill points to use. I just haven't cared, I guess. I'm like, whatever.
Hey, you there.
Alright, so...
Did you bring me any scale if you have any?
Now that we have a bunch of scales, let's go ahead and buy the mask fragment right. And now that we have all the mask fragments...
I thank you, please.
Dancing Dragon Mask. A dragon's head dancing mask made whole by piecing the fragments back together. Grants the ability to exchange skill points for attack power in the sculptor's idle menu. The Okami warrior women would wear this to the Fountainhead Palace. There they would dance as an offering for the dragon. Mysteriously, the ritual left them brimming with vigor. So again, more about the Okami warrior women. And the fact that, you know, Fountainhead Palace was the location they were at. Again, just relating back to Lady Tomoe. And yeah, I don't know, as you see with them too, they always wear masks, as we noticed in Fountainhead. And now I can talk to him.
Listen, I want to become a carp. A giant carp that will continue growing and live a long, long life. A carp that never grows old.
Okay, tell me more.
You have the aroma of the divine realm, and you've been so kind to me. Very well. I give this to you now.
So he gives us his version of truly precious bait. The Hirata noble in the pot is obsessed with thoughts of becoming a master. He who receives the scales of the carp becomes closer to a carp himself. I bestow upon you my secret treasure.
Bring it to the great carp of the divine realm. Then I will finally become a carp and bestow upon you my secret treasure.
He has a secret treasure too! And if you look at the top left, this one's name is Harunaga. So the one in Hirata's estate is Harunaga. I guess an easy way to remember is Hirata, Harunaga, they both start with an H.
You still have my bait, do you not? Bring it to the great carp of the divine realm. Do that, and I'll bestow upon you my secret treasure. I'm waiting. I'm used to waiting at this point.
So,
Don't forget I'm waiting.
to my opinion, I actually think I think I like this one more, just because the other one seems a little more shifty to me. Throwing this guy under the bus and everything. He could be being honest, but I don't know if he is. And also the fact that he's like, hey, like, just give it to the Great Carp. Like, basically, he tells us that this guy was trying to betray the Great Carp, right? That pot noble. And, but then he's having us try to give us this, like, secret bait to the Great Carp in total secret. He's like, do it in secret so nobody notices. And that just seems super sketch to me. It's like, okay, why are you having us do this sketch thing while you're throwing somebody else under the bus for being sketch? Whereas this one in Hirada's state just seems pretty straightforward to me about his wants and desires. All right, so I'm going to do this again. So get my medicine to be a little bit better. And I don't know if there's anything else I want at the moment. I might just wait until I can buy Virtuous Deed or something. So, yeah. Maybe that's what I'll do. Alright, that's going to wrap up this Let's Play. Thank you guys so much for joining. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Later, guys. Peace.